Hey everyone, it's Cassie and I'm here today with Club LLLC Crafts, and today I get to show you what's inside the July 2018 Club Kit. Are you excited? For those of you who don't know what Club LLLC Crafts is, it is the monthly subscription club for LLLC Crafts. For $39.99 a month plus shipping, you will get a golden envelope just like this in your mailbox, and it is full of stamps and dies that are exclusive to club members for at least 6 months to a year. You also get exclusive tutorials that are just for the club members. So it's a really great deal. If you are interested in joining the club, there'll be a link in the description below, so be sure to check that out when we're done here. Alright, so let's see what's inside. We're going to do things a little differently today because, long story short, I don't actually have the stamps in my studio with me today, but I do have everything stamped out so you can still see everything. So our first stamp is In the Garden Marcy. Isn't she so pretty? The sentiments are plant seeds of love wherever you go, and thank you for being you. Isn't she so fun? The second stamp set is Garden Fairies. Aren't they so precious? I love these little ones. The sentiments are let your dreams bloom, love to garden, and you make my soul blossom. So these could be really sweet for so many different occasions. The dies for this month coordinate beautifully, and they are a watering can. Notice it looks exactly like this watering can. Size is a little bit different, but it's the same design. We have a flower bunch. You can do lots of fun things with this one. And then we have a flower box die. Now this is a little bit different than some of the other dies that have come in the club kits in the past. So let me just show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what they all look like when they're die cut. And this is the flower box die. Now, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there are some score lines right here. My pencil's not working, there we go. Some score lines right there, and right across the bottom. And when you fold that, and you apply adhesive just to your little tabs, you get a little box, a little pocket. And then you can stick things inside the pocket, like these little flowers can go inside your pocket. So that's kind of a fun, different thing that's in the kit this month. So I thought I'd do a little bit of coloring with you today. So I'm gonna get things cleaned up here, and then we'll jump into just a real quick color. Last month we colored a fairy that was a fairly light skin tone, so today I wanted to do this fairy in a darker skin tone. I'm going to be working on some Nina Classic Crest Solar White cardstock. I'm going to start out by doing a base coat of my lightest color, which is E33. I'm going to use a V17 as my darkest color, so I'll put that in the areas where the deepest shadow would be, so under her dress, behind her legs, right underneath the hairline, anywhere where the deepest shadow would fall. I'll then blend that out with my E35, which is my mid-tone. Because her skin is dark, I can use a fairly strong red for my blush. It will look funny right now, but it will blend out in my next layer. So my last layer is an E33 again, and I'm just blending everything together. This will soften the cheeks and all the harsh shadows. Next we'll move on to her hair. I like to use some blue in my black hair just so that it doesn't end up looking too gray. I'm going to start with our darkest color, which is a W10, and I'm going to add it in using small squiggly lines. This will make her hair look like she has those really tight curls. I'll keep working towards my lightest colors, adding each one in using those same small squiggly lines. Be sure to leave some white area for your highlights. going to add in just a little bit of blue, not covering all of my white highlights, just adding in some color to give it that tint. The last thing we're going to do to make sure this hair looks really curly is to add some squiggly lines over top of all the stamped lines using a fine liner. Now we're ready to move on to the dress. I decided to go with a hot pink spring color. I'm going to start by mapping in my shadows with my lightest color. Now I'm going to go in with my darkest color and go over those same shadow lines. I'm going to continue moving towards my lightest color, blending it out a little bit further each time. At this point, I didn't love the color blend, and the shadows seemed to have lost their contrast, so I went over all of the colors again. Adding that second layer of color really helped it. Sometimes you just have to keep working your piece until it gets to the point that you like it. I'm going to go back and do the exact same thing with her little hair ties and her shoes. Next we'll move on to the flowers. I wanted to use something that would contrast with the dress, so I went with a yellow. And if you know me, I shade my yellows with purple. We're going to do the same thing we did with our skin, base coat it in the lightest color, go to our purple, our darkest color, and then work back towards our lightest. While coloring, I noticed that there is a little bit of pink on one of the petals, and so I'm going to go in with a clear blender to push that color back out of the petal. Wanted white daisies, so I'm just going to add a little bit of gray into the base of each petal and the centers. For her wings, I'm just going to color them using some light flicking motions starting at the base and flicking towards the outside. I'm not covering the entire wing, just doing some flicks. Now you can stop here and it would look absolutely fine. I wanted to add a little bit of detailing, so I'm using a Uniball Signo white pen to add some polka dots. And there she is. And here she is on a finished project. If you're interested in joining Club La La Land Crafts, there is a link in the description below, as well as on my blog. If you want to make sure you get this kit, you need to be signed up by July 17th, 2018. And here's another project using the same kit. For more information, please visit my blog. There's a link in the description below. And please like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon.